Is a great thing. The owl is a very symbolic bird. Bird when it comes to the Masonic lore and the ways of the night. The owl is a bird that is very essential. It wakes up the night. All the nocturnal animals roam about within and without the forest and the woods, what have you. It gives the beck and call. Boo 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 boo. It gives that beck and call to wake the night up and let the games begin. As nocturnal animals, wolves, foxes, all the nocturnal animals of the night hunt their prey, and the owl is the one who gives them the call. The owl is the king of the night. Within this dialogue, I'm going to talk about the symbolic meaning of the owl when it comes to the Masonic institution. We have these guys and women, conspiracy theories, what have you, that try to pervert certain things about the Masonic order. I am of the Negroid culture. I'm an African American, but I consider myself African. That's just the title our oppressor gave us when we came to the Americas. So I don't really embrace that term when it comes to my lineage and my culture. So that's that. My thing is this. We live in a place that perverts stuff on social media. And they're always saying when it comes to the Negro, when it comes to the Boule, when it comes to Masonic institutions, when it comes to black folks, it has to be some Rick and Monroe, some fiasco, and people talking about it satanic. What's the policy? Where's the facts? How do you know this? See, this is what you got to come to terms with. If you know about evil, you should know it's satanic. Not just to get out there with fallacies and lies in the heckling section and talk about something you don't know about. Because you're on the outside looking in, but you're not even in. We have these conspiracy theories that pick up a book and pick up a topic or piggyback off of someone else's topics and spread the rhetoric and lies when it comes to the institution of Masonic order, when it comes to the Freemasons as we know it as black folks. So we have to watch these people. I do my stuff, my studying, I do my background, I do my research when it comes to this. And the symbolic meaning of the owl, I embrace that ideology. I feel that wisdom is a thing that men and women need. Without wisdom, you cannot grow, you cannot progress. You will lay in a stagnated state as a person. You will not reach the task and reach the level to equilibrium of the balance of the scales of life. We, as people, some people, not all, live an uneven life. The scales are uneven. When the scales are uneven, chaos starts to enter within the infrastructure of the human psyche and the mind. Meaning that you are corrupted by the demon. Okay? Everything about the sciences of life and culture and technology is nothing new under the sun when it comes to wisdom. Embrace knowledge, not ignorance. Ignorance only destroys and decays your mind within. This is why you have violence. This is why you have murder. This is why you have people doing all kind of debauchery, because their mind is infested with ignorance. I'm an educator, unorthodox educator, and this is what I do on social media when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to the owl, the wisdom. I like wisdom. I embrace wisdom. I embrace knowledge. Without knowledge, like I say, you cannot progress. I'm not no genius. I'm not no Einstein, but everything I got is because knowledge. I never had to kill nobody. I never have created strife and created mischief to get my gains. I never had to do that. And people say the only way you can get money and get all these materialism things is you have to sell out or kill your brother, kill your neighbor, or have sex with his wife, what have you, and create all kinds of mischief and deviation from the truth of the oaths of the Bible. When it comes to the good book, this thing also has to, when it comes to religion, And when it comes to biblically proportions, this subject of wisdom is vast and it's very deep like the abyss. You know, I embrace the Enochian, some of the Enochian ideology. I embrace the Enoch book. I embrace the Heron Abiff ideology. I embrace the King Solomon ideology. And I love the proverb scriptures when it comes to preparing men to live a life as a man, not as a boy. See, we have a lot of, I done a video about men to boys. I based it off a popular group called Boys to Men. But in this time, we have men going men to boys, going back to boyhood. And it shows you have grown adult men lack wisdom, so they act in a way of a child. And this is the destruction of all culture. This is not conducive and consolidated when it comes and centralized on the black man. Okay, it's every man. And the women are not excluded and exempt from this topic. The women have to do, you know, the women is in this too. You know, you have a lot of women that's women, but they have girlish minds. They looking for a daddy instead of a partner. See, this is where the owl comes in. This is where wisdom comes in. This is where learning comes in. This is, see how I'm trying to paint a picture for y'all. Wisdom, studying, embrace it. If you don't embrace it, you are trapped. This is the mental slavery. And you know, me as a person, from my own testimony, I had excuse me, I have had problems with that. And I'm trying to tell you all, don't fear knowledge, okay? Don't run away from knowledge. You know, it's no big secret in these inner city schools why some of these young people fall through the cracks because they are afraid of knowledge. There's nothing wrong with being highly educated. It's nothing wrong with being highly intellectual. It's nothing wrong with being unquote a nerd. At the end of the day, the nerd wins, the dummy loses. So why do you want to be a dummy? Why do you want to be uncultured? Why do you want to be living a savage life? Why do you just want to be stuck on stupid? Okay? We have to break these stereotypes and start embracing these stereotypes and start making love to these stereotypes and embrace wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Okay? Now, I done told you a lot in this dialogue, in this production. You must embrace the owl. The owl is wisdom. Okay? I know some guys on the internet, some women talking about the sacrifices of Molech or Molech or whatever that BS. Well, look, people use symbolism for their own gain. You can take any symbol. You can take a rock. You can take a stick. You can take an animal. You can take any sculpture and make it and worship it. It's called pagan worship. When you take a symbol and make something out of it. You can take the owl for the demonic spiritual religion, or you can take the owl as the most high religion and the most spiritual when it comes to heavenly religion instead of demonic religion. See, this is what the demon does. He can take the cross, he can take anything and put his spin on it to make it to his own advantage. And then you got people that can't see in between the lines and the diversion and the deception what the demon produces to them, and they take it and run. All he's doing is taking spiritual symbolism and making it demonic. See, you have to really do your research, study and know who your maker is and know who's providing you with all the blessings. That's what you got to find out for yourself. Embrace wisdom. How do I know these things? Because I embrace wisdom. Okay? Anyone just can't get on here and spin. Okay? I come from the mind. Okay? This is from the mind. This is from my brain. This is the experiences. I can't talk something to you if I haven't been through the test. This is why I produce this, because I've been through the stuff I'm talking to you, that I'm producing to you, and you hearing on this video. I've been through this. So when it comes to the topic of wisdom, I want you to understand wisdom is the greatest thing a man and a woman can embrace. Because that's where understanding come in. That's where you get out of your dungery and get out of the demonic state which you are in. And if you don't embrace that knowledge and wisdom and understanding and study and keep on the beaten path, well, you destroy it. So this ends my little segment. I hope y'all enjoyed it. When it comes to the owl, when it comes to wisdom, the king of the night, everything you think is demonic is not. Do not get tricked by your enemy, because this is what he want to do to you. He want to make everything evil and demonic so you won't learn and get out of your state. Okay? So when it comes to my brothers and sisters in these fraternities, I know all them fraternities are not satanic. I know all them fraternities is out here when it comes to black people are helping a lot of black people that's in a poverty state, in a mind state of delusional activity. So when it comes to my production, I'm just one of many that's trying to bring the enlightenment to you the right way, not the demonic way. Okay? Peace to all my Masonic brothers and Masonic sisters of the Eastern Star and all the lodges that is embracing the true doctrine of knowledge and wisdom and understanding to progress and go on to higher heights and to make a prosperous life, not only a prosperous life, a spiritual life, and teach the ones and help the brotherhood, that the ones that's that down and out that is ready to change their life. But I give props to that. The ones that's not, well, you already know where they lay at. You already know where they dwell at. Look between the lines, embrace wisdom, and don't fall for the tricks. All of my production. This ends my segment. I hope y'all enjoyed this topic about the owl. I might make another installment. If I don't, this will be it. Like I said, I might make another installment when it comes to the subject. But if I don't, this will be it. Peace, love, blessings. Stay strong, stay vigilant in these times of demonic activity. Well, as you know, we have a lot of people that's getting slaughtered over in the Middle East and all over the world due to the demonic activity of the demon and his angels. We must embrace God instead of the demon. Materialism is killing us, people. Envy, jealousy, all the old devices is still destroying the human race. Until we stop embracing in those activities, it's always going to be problems within the human race. Peace. The owl. The owl. The owl.